Hello, friends. Welcome in. I am so glad that you are here. I am Karma with Lewis Acre Farm. I'm so sorry that I'm running a little bit late today. I've been having some computer issues. It didn't help that my ever-present companion, Miss Molly May, there she is. She stepped on the computer and messed things up. And so, Rebecca, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Anyway, so we're having a few little glitches today, but we are going to have a good time. Today, I have a very special guest here, all the way from Scotland. This is going to be really, really good. You'll need to, unless you're from over there, you'll need to put your listening ears on. He has the most amazing Scottish brogue. Fun to listen to, but also a little bit challenging to understand. But it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. I want to welcome to the stage my friend, Chairinator. Let's see. It's going a little bit slow. There we go.
Good evening, Lewis Acre Farm. How are you doing? And hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome. Now, we met through Tuber Chat. Kevin K is the one who runs Tuber Chat. No, the Grow Show, Social Media Grow Show. Yeah. That's where we met.
Yeah.
Carl runs that one. And he does a great job on that. So it can be a lot of fun over there. Shades of Gray, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. I found it very interesting when I went to explore your channels, I should say, and I reached out to you and asked if you would like to be a guest on my show, because you have a very, very interesting story. And I'm not a gamer. First of all, let me say that. My son is. But your second channel is what really caught my attention. And when I do these interviews, I do them as a way to help give back to the YouTube community and a way to help promote other people and their channels. So first of all, Molly and I would like to know a little bit about you and your channels, what led you to start a YouTube channel. And so if you would like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your both of your channels, that would be great.
No problem. So hi folks, as you can see by the name, my name is just done in the white. My name is Stephen, aka a Chairinator, because as you can see, I am in a wheelchair, hence why the name Chairinator. With myself, I was always able-bodied. I was able-bodied 21 years ago, in a way. But 20 years ago, I ended up going from able-bodied to disabled in 3 months, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, I've not been able to work because of my disability. So I watched YouTube all the time, just to keep my mind active. And that's when I decided I want to do something just to make me feel better, to make me get my mind working, to try and get me to do something. And that I started my first channel which was called Gaming with Stephen. But then I changed the name. My friend suggested a name change, and that's where Chairinator came in.
Okay.
And then
So-
my second channel,
Right.
I came up with the idea myself, which was there's not a lot of people out there talking about like disabilities, physical disabilities, learning disabilities, mental health, all that type of stuff. And that's where I decided to do Chairinator Chat to talk about the physical disabilities, mental health side there. What causes the mental health side, how we deal with it in my lives every day. And because I suffer from PTSD,
Right.
which is post traumatic stress disorder, and there's not a lot. It's hard to find channels like that that talk about PTSD, how to talk about the mental health side there, and how we deal with it. And
Right.
that's where Chairinator Chat came in, and that's only been running just under a year. Is where the Chairinator channel is almost this December will be 2 year old this December.
So when did you start your first channel?
The Chairinator channel in the 4th of December 2022.
Okay. And so on your first channel, you do primarily gaming?
Yes.
Okay. And how many subscribers do you have on your gaming channel right now?
So far in my gaming channel, give me a second, I'll just tell you. I have got in my gaming channel, I've got 227 subscribers.
Okay.
So
All right.
So that was my first mile goal, reaching over the 200 mark. So I've reached that, but I'm now trying to reach my next milestone, the 300 mark. So I'm doing it every 100 steps, just to give me a challenge.
Right. Okay. And what kind of gaming do you do?
So in my gaming channel, I do games like Ace Combat, flying games, like all simulator type games. I do. Euro Truck Simulator. Shooting games. I do like Sniper Elite 5, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and driving games.
Okay.
I did a mixture.
So you have a wide variety of games in there.
Yeah.
So a little something that would appeal to a wide variety of audience.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Okay. Welcome in, Kristen. I'm so glad you're here. Okay.
Hi, Kristen.
All right. So hopefully maybe there'll be some people that haven't met you yet that are into gaming, and we'll find your channel through this interview.
We never know.
Right. And that's really what the goal is to help you find new audiences through this interview. So you had your gaming channel as an outlet for yourself to keep your mind busy. When did you decide to start your second channel, the Chairinator Chat?
My second channel, I decided to start roughly about, I'd say, round about August time, just August back there, because it was coming up to an anniversary from myself of when what happened to me. So my head was in that space in that space that I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I decided to do, you know what, let's do my channel and we'll talk about it. Talk about how my disability, like my physical disability, made me made me the way I am now, and how to deal with it in a day to day. So that's why I did that channel.
All right. And how many subscribers do you have on that channel?
That channel is at that's just nearly 70. It's 69 subscribers I've got in that channel.
Okay. So now, one thing I noticed when I was going through your channels was that your Chairinator Chat is not just for people with disabilities. It's for people who are struggling in general, whether it's with mental health issues or people that are just struggling in general and just need an outlet. Am I correct?
Yep, you're correct there. Because as I said, I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder,
Right.
which PTSD, which is a mental health
I
illness.
also have post-traumatic stress disorder from few different scenarios, and that can be absolutely crippling.
Yes, it is, and especially when you get flashbacks, nightmares. You see you can see the person's face
Mm-hmm.
continues. You relive the incident constant in your head, and that's what I do. So
Yeah,
that's why I decided to do this channel to help me get some of that stuff out that I don't like in,
right.
and for people to able to let tell their stories.
Yeah. That's one thing I really, really wanted to get out there was that, yes, you are in a wheelchair, you have obvious disabilities, and your Chairinator Chat is for people who are disabled, but it's so much more. It's for anybody who is struggling at the moment. And you welcome the perspective of those who are not disabled to come in and bring encouragement to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Because as you said, it is for everybody. It's even for people as disabled and who's not disabled. And if physically disabled, yeah, I mean that like myself. But if when you get the non-physical disabled, there is for people who's got like learning disabilities, so like dyslexia, ADHD, or that stuff, or that type of learning disability. And yeah, I know I'm dyslexic, right? So I've got the high scale of dyslexia,
Mm-hmm.
and I struggle with that. So when I'm reading anything, I struggle, but it doesn't get me down. The thing that gets me down is my physical disability, what happened to me, my PTSD. That's the stuff that
Mm-hmm.
gets me in that grey spot that you don't want to be.
Yeah.
And that's why I've like myself, no, let's do something about it. Let's talk about how I feel and how it gets. Let's talk about different subjects of what in a whole what mental health is and how we can help each other.
So, how often do you have your chats on your Chairinator Chat channel?
So in my Chairinator Chat, it's every Friday night. So it's on a Friday night,
Okay.
unless I'm not well. if I'm under the weather a wee bit, I'll put a post up and say that if I'm not feeling 100%, I'll not do a stream. I'll leave it to the next following Friday.
Can I make a suggestion to you on that channel? Yeah. People who subscribe to your channel will have struggles even when you're not. And just hanging out sometimes, whether you're struggling or not, can be an encouragement and help keep you at an even level. So if you schedule regular chats, even if it's once every other week, will keep your subscribers coming back. And it will also do a lot for not only you, but it will do a lot for those who are coming to support you when they're struggling.
Yeah, well, you're true there. But for me, the thing I find hard is coming up with the titles and the descriptions. It's because, as I said, my disabilities a lot. With having a physical disability, having 2 strokes, so my brain can't it struggles to come up with stuff. So I forget things, and I struggle to try and focus what I need to be working on. So that's why I only do it once every Friday.
Okay.
And it's the same with the Chairinator one.
Something, even if it was just hey, let's hang out and just chit chat about the weather.
Yeah.
Keeping it on a positive, even if there's nothing happening in your world, just keeping it on a positive on a scheduled routine chat was what I was thinking.
Yeah, I could do that. It's just, as I said, because where my health is, right, I've got IBS, all that stuff as well, and when that kicks in, when that flares up, I've got to sleep, because it drains the life out of my system, so I've got to sleep. But when I do have a good days, I'm perfect, I'm fine. And yeah, that's when I could be going on and going like, "Hi guys, let's have a wee chit chat and see how you are keeping today."
Yeah, well, you definitely have to do what works for your channel.
Yeah, I do like my channel to start going a good wee bit more, because it's literally just going sits there, drops down, then it'll jump back up again, it'll drop down. And I know it's YouTube, but it does that. So
you have a very unique channel, and I feel like it has the potential to reach a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's what my wee goal is. It's for me. It's a journey that I'm on to try and reach people and share my story.
Right.
Of how going from an able-bodied person who loved cycling, running, swimming, and doing stuff like it, exercise stuff, being in the military, doing something that I wanted to do. That's all what I wanted to do, was be in the military. And then going out one night and then being unprovoked attacked, and then 3 months later disabled.
Right. So, speaking of your story,
yeah,
before you became disabled, did I catch you correctly in saying that you were in the military?
Yep, I was in the army.
Okay. Um, were you planning to make the military your career?
Yes, I was. Yep.
Okay.
Let me get a wee. I've got a wee picture somewhere. I'll get it up for you. Give me a wee second. As you can see, I can't turn my head. I've got to literally pull my head so I can see my screen, which is over here. And when I turn my eye, I kind of start losing focus. So give me a wee second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as you've seen.
Alfonso, I wanted to welcome you in. I did see you come in.
Right.
I wanted to be sure and welcome you.
Right,
We're talking to Chairinator today.
Hello there, Alfonso.
So how long had you been in the military prior to?
I was in the army. You were saying I was in the army for a year and a half, and then, as I said, went to the cash machine one night. And out of nowhere, unprovoked attack. I ended up getting attacked three times. Well, not attacked 3 times, but knifed 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
That one attack. So I'm gonna put a wee picture up on the screen. Let me see, window. Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
So yeah, that there is me. Before, as you can see.
This is Stephen prior to the accident. Well, it wasn't an accident. We'll hear that story in just a moment. In his military uniform. Very handsome. Very handsome.
Not now. Not now, I'm not. So yeah, that was me before what happened.
Michael's Adventures, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here.
Hello there, Michael. How you doing?
Okay, so that leads us to your story. Would you like to go ahead and tell us your story?
Sure. So what happened was one night on the midnight 29th for September 2005.
Oops, hold on. Clicked the wrong thing.
Silly.
I'm trying to make you big here. Supposed to be able to click your picture and make it big.
That's fine. This is fine the way it is.
Here, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, hi folks. So, where it started was during the day, I went to an arcade, and during that day, I was playing different arcade machines, like where you win money. And I went to this one machine after, and I decided to play two of them because they were next to each other. One machine was just paying out the normal way, and the other one went on a nice gold run, which means it pays out. And the machine paid out £790. So after that did that, I got the money all changed, and I went over to my bank and put the money in my bank account. Then I kept some money out and went and got my dad a DVD player and a Freeview box. And then I went home. So later that night, it was the 29th, so 29th of midnight, I went to the bank to get my mum money out because I had to give my mum money. And then whilst on the phone to my mum, I kind of looked over my shoulder and I went like, right, mum, I'm going to go. I don't like the looks of this guy coming. So I hung up my phone, put my phone away, and I spun my bike round. So I went towards the edge of a drop curb near where I was. And then the next thing I heard this guy, now you'll think this sounds strange, what I'm going to say. The guy said to me, yeah, mate, you keep an eye on my card while I do a pee against the wall.
Okay.
And I was like, sorry, mate, I'm not, because that right away, that was like, whoa, hold on a second here. So I was like, no, sorry, mate, I'm not. So I cycled away, and I was literally, see, for the best way to show you is, give me 2 seconds. Because I've got to get up the map, so because I know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying it. So give me 2 seconds just to find this right.
Can you still hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. My son has told me in the past when I've done it this way that I lost my sound, so I wanted to make sure.
No, you're absolutely perfect.
So,
right.
This was a random, completely random attack.
Yeah, so I'm putting up something up on the screen if you want to share it. Right, so over here in this wall, just next to on this side, there was 2 cash machines in this wall.
Okay.
And I literally stopped here on my mountain bike when they asked me if he could do, I could watch his cards while he did a pee against the wall. I said no, right? So I started the cycle. No, let me zoom out a wee bit to this, right? And I'll zoom in. So I started the cycle along this way. Come up beside this building. Come down here. Crossed over the traffic lights and cycled up, right? Cycled up here, come up here, and I spotted 3 of my friends coming up this way. So I cycled round here, and I got round here. So let me drop this wee guy right here. So, and then I stopped right here outside this house.
Okay.
So I'm facing that way because my dad stayed in that close just here. And next thing he's like me, here you nicked my bank card. And I was like, no, never. I was like, the machine has swallowed your card. The bank machine has swallowed it. He's like, no, you nicked it. No, never. And he's like, I want to see some ID. Now he wanted me to pull out my wallet with my bank card in it so he could steal it. But I was wise enough, I pulled out my army ID card. And he's like, that's not you. Aye, it is. So then the next thing I know is he goes, do you think you're hard? Unzips his jacket and pulls a knife out. As soon as I seen the knife, I went, oh no, this is going to hurt. So in my right side, where I'm pointing, as you can see on the camera, right in my right side there, and twice behind my left knee. So I don't know how I did manage to get up, but I got up, ran across here to this nursing home here. Before that door was there, I went in, banged on the door, and leant against this wall. I slid down, and I looked down, and I looked up, and I went left, right, left, bum onto my right side, and passed out. And then I woke up in hospital.
Wow.
Getting into resource. Saying to my dad, I don't want to die. But then when I went to the next door resource, my lights went out again. I lost consciousness. And then I woke up in intensive care. then after they took the straw out, the tube out my throat, I said to my mum, was like, Mum, John's sorry for what happened, for what he done. He didn't mean to hurt you. And I said to my sister, he's with you and he's watching you. And he says that he loves you. And he's told me it's not my time. Yeah, and before I get attacked, my brother died when I was 18. So you know when I'm saying I say what is it say to me? Because after I get knifed 3 times, I died 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. So then months went on. I had multiple operations, multiple. Physio got us in to try and start walking. I said to him, my leg is sore. They wouldn't believe me. After lunch, they got me up and I took 1 step forward and I went, oh crap. And the physio was like, what? I was like, I need to sit down. As soon as I sat back down, lights went out again. Because the back of my leg, boom, just burst opened. So the whole ward was covered in blood. Then, and next thing I know is the nurses lapped my hair, you'll be alright, Stephen. I'm rushed up to theatre for another operation. November came round. And the day before, on my birthday, I ended up getting that MRSA. So they would give me an antibiotic, penicillin, which I'm allergic to.
Oh no.
Yeah, major allergic to. So then that right, we'll give you amoxicillin. I'm still allergic to it, guys. It's the same thing, penicillin. So then they came round. The doctor said this to my sister. Can you tell him we're going to need to take his leg off? Why? You're a doctor. It's your job. So my sister came in and tell me, doctors are going to need to cut your leg off. I fell out with my sister because of that. Because of what the doctors got her to say, I fell out with her. I didn't want to hear from my sister. So then the 9th of December came. Now, so that's what's it like. 21, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 13 days later, after my birthday, I was getting taken up to theatre to get my right leg amputated above the knee.
Wow.
And so then ever since, I had a fake leg to wear, but it was hurting me all the time. And then when I took the strokes, that was it. So yeah, the fun in games. So from here down to below my belly, I've got a scar running all the way down. I've got a scar on my right side when I'm touching, as you can see just here.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a scar on my stump from there. So yeah, I get knifed 3 times, died 5 times, had 8 major operations, MRSA, and lost my leg due to being stabbed.
So, did they catch the guy who attacked you?
Yeah, it came into the hospital 1 hour later. After my dad told me, he came into the hospital 1 hour later after attacking me. Now before that, after they attacked me, he went home. He must have went home because my wee cousin was saying to me that if fire brigade got a call to his house because somebody could smell gas. So the fire brigade went, knocked on the door, and he said to him, "Go away, I have a loaded crossbow pointing at you." They're like, oh dear. So they phoned the police. The armed police came with the normal police and went in his house. Sure enough, there was 8 black bags full of weapons. So like samurai swords, bayonets, and all that stuff, or just a lot of weapons, proper handguns and that. They found a knife covered in blood and a white towel covered in blood, my blood. And then they went to the hospital 1 hour later saying they was hearing voices.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if my
Well,
dad got hold of them, my dad would have done them in.
Well, I'm so glad that you got justice. I know it doesn't give you your leg back and it doesn't remove the scars, both physical and mental. But I'm glad that you got justice.
Justice in a way, yeah, no.
And that you're alive.
Yeah, being alive is a good thing. Sometimes when I get them dark thoughts that I don't want to be here, yeah, that's why as well I did the Chairinator Chat, because I did get dark thoughts because I don't want to be here. But with the justice sake that I've got a life sentence to deal with of having a leg missing, having all a permanent scarring, the mental scarring to deal with. Is where he only got 6 years, 9 months in a mental state hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So he got 6 years, nearly seven years, and I've got a life sentence to deal with.
Like Stitching It Up says, you're a survivor. You're an absolute survivor in so many ways.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with Stitching. Yeah, I'm a survivor, especially being through, especially knifed, dying 5 times, and having 8 major operations, and then losing a leg. So,
you've brought a lot of joy to a lot of people just by knowing you. And I firmly believe that God kept you here for a purpose. And I know that he's not done with you yet. And
yeah, because somebody said that to me, that you're here for a reason, and my direct answer to them was, "What is that reason? Why am I still here? I don't know that reason."
Mm-hmm.
And if I knew what the reason was, then I could work on it. But I still, to this day, I still don't know the reason.
Like Stitching It Up says, and I firmly agree, God has a plan for your life, and he'll reveal that to you. When it's time, he'll reveal that plan to you.
Yep.
And maybe it's that second channel, being there for other people and helping them in their dark hours. Maybe that's it.
Exactly. Even though I go through, I do have a lot of dark moments, because so in my life, from when I was 18, I lost my big brother who passed away. Then I got attacked. Then I lost I lost my leg.
Mm-hmm.
Then my mum passed away when I was 31, and then just 2 days ago, it was my dad's anniversary. He passed away 2 days ago, like 6 years, 2 days ago, before I turned 40. So I've had a lot of grief to deal with.
Absolutely. Your story will inspire others. And, getting your story out there is going to encourage others and let them know they're not alone. Sometimes feeling alone can really be an enemy of the mind. And when we find out that we're not alone, that there's others out there who are going through the same thing or who have gone through the same thing, that can bring us out of darkness and
Exactly.
out of that feeling of being completely alone and isolated. You know, I've been going through, just like you, I've been going through a period of grief. My mom passed away 10 years ago. And when we can find other people who are going through the same thing, it makes us feel so much more comfort because we don't feel so miserably alone. And it helps us come out of that. Rob, welcome in. I'm so glad
Hello
you're.
there, Rob.
Rob is over there in Wales,
Yep.
and being able to bring my story of grief, I tried to hide it for the first few weeks and not share it with everybody, and it finally broke me, and I had to get it out, and I had to share it with everybody. And then I started getting all these comments of, me too, I understand where you're at. And I realized I had to get it out and I had to share it with others because there's others that are hurting too. And so by sharing your story and letting other people know that they're not alone, that's going to help somebody.
Exactly. And that's how on the Chairinator Chat one, the topic on Friday, for when Friday comes, is, as I was saying, about see how we get those dark thoughts that we get, like we don't want to be here, like suicidal thoughts. That's what the topic's about. How and talk about. There's help out there. There's people out there who understand you. There's a helpline. You're not alone in that. And there's places where you can go to talk to. Like as you says, do a stream, and if somebody wants to come on, just come in and and talk about how they're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, as I said, the Chairinator Chat is the channel. What I do, gaming side, I do my gaming stuff. I keep like all that stuff on away from that channel, and I just keep it for the Chairinator Chat one, and I deal with it. So yeah.
Kristen, I know that you have done some, or at least I think you've done some modding for other people. Could you please drop Chairinator's links for both of his channels in case anybody wants to look him up? I would love to get some extra support for Stephen.
Steve, as long as you don't spell my name with a PH, you're all right.
Okay. But if you would please drop his links in the chat, I would really, really appreciate that. And then I'll try to go back. I didn't think to put the links in the description, but I will go back and put those in later. I would love to get some extra support, extra subscribers if possible for you, because I really feel that you have something to offer. You know, whether you're a gamer, a casual gamer, or you just need somebody to talk to, somebody to share your story with, I believe Chairinator has something to offer. And I would love to give him more support because he's come a long way and he deserves that support. He really does.
I've come a long way in the 20 years. From being a 25, because I'm nearly 45 this month, so that's how I know the timing. So going from a 25-year-old having something traumatic happening to a 45-year-old having 2 YouTube channels, for me, that's an achievement in a way for myself. That is an achievement. So yeah. My first channel's now about the 230 mark, and my second one's creeping up, just slowly creeping up to that 100 mark. And that's, for me,
you're getting really close to the 300 on your main channel.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see you hit 300. And on your chat channel, let's see, you're not quite to 100, right?
Yeah, because on the chat channel, I've got a wee thing happening. As soon as I hit that first 100 mile mark on the Chairinator Chat, I'm going to do a wee giveaway.
Okay.
So when it hits the 100 mile mark, I'll be giving away 4 £25 Amazon gift cards.
Okay.
So,
well, let's see what we can do to boost Chairinator on both of his channels. Let's see if we can get him to those milestones of 300 and 100. I'd love to see his channels grow and just encourage him and let's lift him up and let's just get him to those goals. You know, that's what we're here for, is to support each other and to love each other and build each other up. And that's what these Meet Me Monday series are all about. Building each other up, meeting each other, getting to know each other. And I'd love to see you succeed, because I believe you have something great to offer to others.
Yep, because this is, yeah, I said I do suffer from mental health, learning, normal health stuff, memory issues. So it takes me a wee bit of time to learn new things, like new projects, and for me to learn something new and try and get the right answer out there, what I want to say, takes a wee bit of time. Because you can probably tell when I'm talking to the camera, when I'm talking to you, you can tell that side moves more than that side. Because that's the side that's still not, that side's all weak from the strokes. So, and you can see that eye's closed more than that. Hold on, what is that? That eye's closed more than that eye. That's because of the strokes. This arm here doesn't work. I can't lift this arm. And as you can see, the way my hand is.
Yeah.
So I can't straighten that's me trying to physically straighten my hand out, and I can't. So I've got all this to deal with. But you know what? As Stitching says, I'm still here.
Right. I praise God that you're still here. I do. I'm so thankful that I met you. I really do. I'm very thankful.
And I'm glad I met you too.
You've been an encouragement to me. You really have. And
what, for me, that's an honour. If I can, as you said, if I can help to encourage other people, then that, for me, that's a big milestone for me. So it is. And be able to do something like that, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. So, what are your plans going forward?
So my plans going forward is keep doing what I'm doing on the Chairinator Chat one. Keep talking about like all the stuff that I'm talking about just now, but on the Chairinator Chat, the Chairinator one, my gaming one.
Okay.
I'm kind of struggling to try and come up with. Well, right right now I'm having issues. Like, so if I'm doing my Ace Combat game, my flying one, it keeps like dropping frames. It's dropping frames. So I've got to try and work on getting a better graphics card and all that stuff for my computer. So I'll be doing games that doesn't drop frames. Just to know that I'm able to build up my computer a bit more, probably get a better PC, and it can handle all like the graphic stuff. So I'll be doing that, but the chat side that I'll be continue, but the gaming side I'll still be doing it, but I'll not be doing the intense graphics games.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't keep dropping frames per second. So
Okay. Very good. Does anybody in chat have any questions that you would like to ask Chairinator? If you do, go ahead and drop them in the chat, and we'll see what we can do about getting those questions answered. In the meantime, is there anything else that you would like to share with us?
not that I know. Not that I know.
Stitching It Up Country Life would like to say God bless you and hope that you have a support system nearby. And that is important. Do you have a support system?
No.
You don't have anybody there to support you?
No. Don't right, so in my family there was me, my mum, my dad. Well, my mum, my dad, my big sister, my big brother, and myself.
Okay.
But since my mum, my dad, my brother all passed away, it's left me and my sister.
Okay.
And then in the last couple of years, my sister's not bothered to come near me. So I'm on my own.
What about friends?
Sorry?
What about friends?
No, they don't come near me either. It's like since after the COVID and all that stuff happened, it's like they've just disappeared.
I understand that. You become disabled and you no longer have the same things in common, so they just kind of drift away, right?
Yeah.
I know that all too
And
well.
I've got family down the street from where I am, and they don't come near me. So I'm on my own. I'm literally on my own. I've got no support, no nothing.
It sucks. It truly sucks when you become disabled and everybody that you thought was your friend just drifts away and they no longer have a use for you.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what, you've got a support in me.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You are so welcome. Rebecca Touched by Yarn would like to know, how long have you been gaming?
Just about almost 2 years. This December, Rebecca. I've been doing the gaming side there.
About 2 years?
Yeah, about 2 years.
Okay. Do we have
on the 4th of December, that will be, as I said, the Chairinator will be 2 year old. And the channel will be, so.
Absolutely 100%. Stitching It Up says, sending prayers. You have a support system on YouTube. 100%. We will be your family.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much.
So welcome.
Yeah, plus I've noticed that what you were saying about the supports, the people supporting you. You know, I've noticed that with family, like so.
Is there anybody that can drop the links to?
I can put them in if you want, Rebecca.
Okay.
I can put them in. I can do it quickly.
Okay.
So give me a second.
Rob says, Chairinator, stay strong, brother. I'm praying for you. I support you and we love you. Stay safe and strong. Rob in Wales.
Thank you very much, Rob. So give me a wee second. Remember, because I'm doing this with one hand, so it's kind of hard.
Rebecca, I have only one mod, and that's my son, and he doesn't always make it to my lives. I tried to get somebody else to be a backup mod, and it fell through. I really need to get someone else as a mod. I'm working on that.
Right, so as you can see in the chat, you'll see that I put the link for my first channel. Give me a second. And
stitching it up. Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to Chairinator?
Yeah. So as you can see in the chat, I've put my gaming channel link and my Chairinator Chat link.
I don't see those links coming in. Rebecca, I appreciate that. Let me see. Something. Rebecca, I will go ahead and make you a mod. I will have to do that afterwards. Oh, okay. Yes, you're referring to Chairinator. Let me see what I can do. I'm going to have to put Molly down. Hopefully she'll stay down.
Yeah, hold on, because my eyes are going to be a bit funny here, because I'm literally trying to get in there. Right back.
Oh, Ronson, thank you for popping in. Ronson is my son. He is my moderator, the only one I have right now. But Rebecca, I will make you a moderator. I appreciate that offer. Ronson, can you also pop in Chairinator Chat? Oh, that's okay, Ronson. I appreciate you coming in. Chairinator Chat is his second channel, in case you're interested in finding that one. I noticed that the only way to get to that one, the only way to get to one of them was through the other channel.
Yeah.
And so if we can get the link for the second channel, that would be great.
Stitching it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to read something that's on white backing, and as I said, I'm dyslexic, so it's kind of hard for me to read. What's he saying? I've tried with you before. I don't think we connected. I think we did stitch up, but as you said, I don't think we connected.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you guys connected there, stitching it up. Ronson, you might enjoy his channel as well. Chairinator is a gamer. Thank you so much, Rebecca. I appreciate it. Actually, Ronson, could you make Rebecca Touched by Yarn a moderator? I would appreciate that.
And I appreciate you guys for joining the channels. I appreciate it so much.
You're so welcome. we really appreciate you, Chairinator. You are always active in the social media grow show. Do you go to Kevin's also? I thought I saw.
Yeah. I'm in his as well. I spoke to you in Kevin's as well. So I've been a chat.
In Tuber Chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I had seen you in there. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ronson. I appreciate that.
The reason I don't say his channel name because I can't pronounce it right.
Yeah, it can be hard to keep the two apart. And there's
Yeah.
such totally different styles.
Yeah. It's
One
where
is
I know it's
one
with
is very
Kevin's.
family friendly and one is not as family friendly.
Yeah. I know, but with Kevin's and with Carl's, I know I've seen the difference. As Kevin's, he's very fast paced. He's very, very fast paced. And when he puts your channel up, it puts up for about 10, 15 seconds. So it does. Just to get you out there. But with Carl's channel, it puts you up
Mm-hmm.
and it promotes it a bit longer. So it does. And with both of them, as I noticed that Kevin's, if you share the channel, all you get is a thanks. But with Carl's, you get the bucks for sharing the channel.
Yeah.
So that's the difference I've noticed with them two channels.
Yes, Rebecca's a moderator now. Thank you very much, Ronson. I appreciate it. Rebecca, that's so sweet. I do appreciate it. I wasn't sure who to ask, but I do know that you're very trustworthy. And it makes me feel good to know that I have somebody trustworthy. Hi, Wanda. Welcome in. We're kind of at the end of our chat, but I'm so glad you stopped by. We're just taking questions here for Chairinator. If anybody has any more questions, Chairinator has quite an incredible story. I would welcome you to go back and listen to his story. It's absolutely incredible, and he has a lot to offer. Shades of Gray, I appreciate that. Ronson, if you'd like to make Shades of Gray a moderator, that would be great. That gives me 3 moderators, and I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah, because on my channel I've got about 6, 7 moderators. So I have.
You have how many moderators?
On the Chairinator one, I've got about 6 or 7 moderators, and on the Chairinator Chat, I've got about 4 or
You
5.
have 7?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Stitching up, yes, I am in the UK. I am from Scotland.
There's a lot of us that are disabled. And I think that the more that we rally together and support each other, the stronger we'll be.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Because, as I was saying, for me, like with family events, when my cousin James was alive, he would always get my mum's side of the family would always invite him to events like weddings and that. But now he's not here; he passed away. But with me now, it's nothing. Same with on my side of the family, I don't get invited to any family events because of the wheelchair. They find places where it's got steps and all that. I get left out. It's annoying. It's quite annoying.
Yeah. Well, this has been really a wonderful chat, and I'm so thankful that we've been able to get some extra support for you.
No, I appreciate it.
Is there any other questions before we wrap this up? I'm happy to stay here and chat for a little longer if you guys want to chat. We're actually starting to get more people in here. No sense in closing up
Exactly.
when we're just getting more people, unless you need to go, Steve. And
No, I'm absolutely good. It's just, and I'm looking at my screen. That's why I've got to pull my head this way.
okay. Oh, thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Yes, and this is absolutely, I want this to feel like a safe haven for people. I want people to know that you can always come to me if you need somebody to talk to. My email is always always available on my about page. If you've got a question, comment, need extra support, just shoot me an email. It might take me a couple of days, but I will get back to you. Don't give up. Rob and I have been in communication. He's shared some challenges that he's been facing with me, and I've prayed with him on several occasions. Gotten to know his family. Wonderful, wonderful family that he has over there in Wales. And nothing that you share with me will ever leave my email, my family, meaning me and my husband, unless you ask me to share it. So this is completely safe. And
See that's funny. That's weird. That Rob's from being in Wales. I've got family like down there in Wales, like second cousins. So I have in Wales. And I know Wales is just, it's not very big compared to the size of Scotland. Sorry, Rob. But yeah, I do have family in Wales.
I don't know why my chat doesn't tag. Okay. So do we have any other questions? Anybody have any questions or comments? Any thoughts for Stephen, our Chairinator? I just love your name, your channel name.
Yeah, Chairinator.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you grow up in Scotland?
Yes, I'm born and bred in Scotland all my life.
Okay.
I stay on the River Clyde. I'm near the River Clyde. So I am. So as you can tell with my accent, I am got a very broad Scottish accent.
Okay. Rob says, Chairinator, I'm actually from Birmingham, West Midlands, but I have lived in Wales for 15 years now.
Nice one, mate. Nice one. Not far away. At least you've not. At least you didn't have far to travel, Rob. Because Wales is, and it's in a way at England. It's just the border of England.
Oh, okay.
The place that Scotland doesn't like.
My husband is absolutely fascinated by the history of Scotland, and he loves the story of Rob Roy. And
Nice.
yeah.
And the Battle of Stirling and all that.
What was that?
The Battle of Stirling.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Stirling is literally, from where I am, it's literally about two 2 hours away from me.
Oh, okay.
So it's, because let me see. Maps. I'll show you whereabouts, right? So where's Stirling? Yeah, right. So I'll put this up on the screen. I'll let you have it if you want. Right, so as you can see, this is where I am, right, in Greenock. And as you can see, I'm next to a river,
Okay.
and Stirling is there. So there's Greenock, there's Stirling. So it's literally about 2 hours away from me.
Huh. Very fascinating.
And see if you say to me, have you ever been to Loch Ness? I just go, I think that's it, if I'm right. Not that, it's not it. Where's Inverness? Yeah, there's Loch Ness right there. That's about up in the Highlands. So as you can see, there's Loch Ness there, and there's where I am. So that's
Okay.
that there. So no, I've not been up that far. So I haven't. Well, I have been up to Aberdeen, which is here in Scotland. So as you can see, see that wee dotted line there?
Mm-hmm.
That's the border between Scotland and England. And
Okay.
as you can see, that's
Yeah.
the whole of Scotland there. That's Ireland.
Very interesting.
And so Rob, let me see, where Rob, and Rob's here. Rob's doing a bit here somewhere. That's
Okay.
Wales. That's Wales.
All right.
So that's Wales in here. And as you can
I
see,
know,
Wales.
I know very generally the geography over there,
Right,
but not very detailed. I know Isle of Man and Wales, and I know some of the countries and stuff, their general location, but not detailed.
you've heard of Glasgow, ain't?
I
You've heard
heard of
of
what?
Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland.
Oh, yeah.
Right, well, there's Edinburgh, just there, right? And Glasgow is another city in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm nearest Glasgow. So there's Greenock and there's Glasgow.
Okay.
So I'm near there. So
All
yeah.
right. Very cool.
And yeah, as you can see, the Chairinator Chat. So this one here is my gaming one. So as you can see,
Awesome.
I'm doing a gaming one there. I've also, as you can see, I've got my Euro Truck one up on the screen, and the trailer says on it Chairinator, and it's got the wheel logo on either side of the Chairinator, and it's got it's described by like the notification bell on the trailer, and on the back door it's got this subscribe button. I also have my short videos, some of the trucks I've did.
Mm-hmm.
and then some of my videos, and this is just some of the ones that I've done.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, if there are no more questions, and I do agree, stitching it up, Scotland is beautiful, and it is a place that I would not mind visiting. But if there are no more questions, I think that we will go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank Stephen for being here and sharing his story with us. I want to thank everybody in chat, whether you participated in chat or listened silently in the background. You are very important to our Meet Me Mondays. And whether you're listening on replay or if you were here live, you are very important. And I appreciate you. And I couldn't do this without you. My channel could not grow. It could not be successful. We couldn't support each other without people being here and watching. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being here and being a part of these lives and for watching our videos. Please do go and check out Stephen's channels. That is Chairinator and Chairinator Chat. And while you're at it, if you see someone's comments after the video or in the live chat replay, check out their channels. Give them a like. Join their channel and subscribe to it. Whatever, if you like their videos, if you like their content, that would be awesome. We do appreciate you, and I do hope that you have a very blessed day, blessed week. I will be back here on Thursday with a video for you, your thoughts for Thursday. So, Chairinator, thank you again. Chat.
You're most welcome.
And just wish you well.
Thank you very much. And I would like to say thank you, everybody, for the kind words, and I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome.
And Karma, thank you very much for having me on. It's been a pleasure. And I hope to see you on mine very soon.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you again. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed week. And I'll see you next Monday for Meet Me Monday. Bye, guys.
See you later, guys.